After reports of declining sales, McDonald's is trying something new. The company will be rolling out new features such as digital kiosks where customers can order their food and then it'll be delivered to the table by waitstaff. With more on the changes and how the fast food dining landscape is evolving, we're joined by the president and CEO of McDonald's Canada, John Betts. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
To talk about this. So this role is very interesting. So these digital kiosks are going to be set up in 20 to 30 odd Canadian restaurants?
Yeah, by the end of the year we'll have them in 20 to 30 restaurants, but our plan is to have this restaurant experience of the future, as we're calling it, across Canada by our 50th anniversary, which happens to be 2017.
Which is 2017. So tell me about, it's a substantial investment, and McDonald's is saying this will create jobs. Explain that.
Well, what's really exciting about this is that, well, you might recall we invested $1 billion across McDonald's the last few years to make our restaurants more contemporary, the decor is more comfortable, improve the ambiance, put more firepower in the kitchens, and improve our capabilities in the drive-thru. And so this restaurant experience of the future is really the next phase. It all starts with what our guests are looking for. And so the opportunity to provide self-order kiosks to improve the guest experience is something that has worked very well for us in other markets. France, notably, has it across the country. The 15,000 new jobs that you're referring to really comes from the fact that we have to have 3 new positions in McDonald's. So guest experience leaders, create your taste cooks and servers, and on average, the average restaurant's going to have to bring in 10 to 15 new people.
Well, and that's interesting because when we talk about automation and you know, self-serve kiosks, you think that that would eliminate positions. Tell me about, you know, the market for Canada, because we've talked a lot, even on this show and I know elsewhere in the business community, about worldwide sales, you know, declining in terms of McDonald's, about, you know, market share and the competition of Chipotle, most particularly in the United States. How does Canada stack up?
Well, Canada, you know, I'm pleased to report that Canada's been one of the highest performing markets for McDonald's over the last 6 or 7 years. We have more than doubled our breakfast business. Our overall business has grown greatly. A lot to do with our $1 billion investment, but it's really all a focus on our customers. You know, when we introduced the McCafe coffee brand, it's one of the fastest growing coffees in the country, and it's helped grow our breakfast business, but all day part business as well.
But certainly with a worldwide, you know, company such as McDonald's, you look towards these other countries, the successes and the ones that are not successful. Right. The big competition might be for the millennials, I guess, and the people that are looking for better quality food, people that are looking, I mean, is a Hero Burger, that kind of thing, is that taking market share away? Is that part of the design of these new initiatives? Well,
I think absolutely. The new initiatives are always intended to give the guests what they're looking for. And if you look back to the success we've enjoyed the last 7 years, on the grand scheme of things in McDonald's globally, our new CEO, Steve Easterbrook, did something really, I thought, incredibly smart. He took high-performing markets like Canada, Australia, France, the UK, and Germany, and put them into one business segment. Our role in the system to help with the global turnaround is to still put out those great business results we're known for, but also the innovation, the things that customers are looking for to come to McDonald's more frequently. So it's really the transformational things. So when you look at customers and what they're looking for today, it does happen to be new, personalized tastes, a guest experience that's a little bit more personalized. And so we look at it from what our customers are telling us, what Canadian customers are looking for, and a little less so about what the other players are doing. Because we have our capabilities, our needs, and our guests' needs that we're trying to address.
And Canada doing better than the United States.
We're doing extremely well.
Tell me about the all-day breakfast that was announced. It's, you know, all-day breakfast in the United States starts in New York, or I think in about 3 or 4 days, but not here. Not here.
Well, our breakfast business has more than doubled over the last few years. You know, our coffee story is phenomenal. We've just introduced a new breakfast product. We're going to keep an eye on what's going on in the U.S. to see how they do, and at some point it'll make sense to bring it here. But our business is so healthy here that we want to continue down the road that we are. This restaurant experience of the future, we think, is the next transformational opportunity. It's about food, continued great improvements in food with the Create Your Taste Premium Burgers. That's going to be a big offer, and it's something that
Yeah.
resonates more with Canadians in our research right now than the all-day breakfast.
Well, I had a giggle. I was reading one analyst who said when you do the automation in the kiosk, people are less inhibited than they would be to order, so they might order more.
Yeah.
It's an interesting...
Well, it's less stressful.
Yeah.
Because if you're a mom with 2 kids and you're in a long queue, the fact that you can stand at the kiosk and have a guest experience person help you go through that ordering process is a lot less stressful than being second in line and having 3 people behind you.
John Batts, thanks for coming in.
My pleasure, Beverly. Thanks a lot.